Right, hello guys, HotFuzz here. No video today, unfortunately, no camera, no game. This is going to be a quick tutorial in UDK for how to make a cutscene, well, control the camera in a cutscene, and how to export it. So, we're going to apparently mess up the page, there we go. Minimize you for now. I'm going to assume that you already have a basic knowledge of UDK to know most of the stuff. But yes, anyway, so you want a basic map. I'm just using this one because it's the first one that's opened. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to go View, World Properties, go down to Game Type. It may be closed, it might not be closed, and we're going to set it to UT Deathmatch. And then close that. That just means that our character will spawn. Otherwise we won't have a model to follow. Right, we're going to right click and we are going to go Add Actor, and we're going to look for one that's called Camera Actor, I believe it's called. Scan to mesh. Yours might be in recent. Add actor, player start, path node, pylon tree. All template. It's got to be here somewhere, right? Oh, I think it might be in the content browser, actually. Actor classes, camera actor. Add camera actor here, there we go. So I'm not sure if you caught that, but yeah, I just opened up the content browser, went to actor classes, and it's in common camera actor. Now we're just going to move this up. Now I'm personally going to center this all on the box here, so you can either follow along with what I'm doing or you can focus on something else if you wish. Right, so we're going to go to Kismet and we are going to go right click, new event, level loaded. Okay, and then we're going to right click again, new matinee, loaded, level loaded and visible is going to go to play. We're going to open up matinee. There we go. And with the camera selected, as you can see there, we're just going to right click and go new camera group. Let's call it 1. Give your camera a name. I'm going to call it camera 1. And this is what I like about this. You see this button here? We click this and you'll notice that the view in the back has changed. What it does is it puts us in the view of the camera. It's brilliant for animation. So we're going to slide this along. I'm going to zoom this out a bit. I'm going to make my animation a bit longer. I'm going to make mine about 15 seconds long. There we go. Drag you all the way. I'm going to 5 seconds. I'm going to go new. Oops, wrong one. You want to make sure that we have movement selected. New. That's going to take us to 5 seconds. And then literally all we're going to do is we're just going to, I want the camera to, you just want to position where you want the camera to be. I want the camera to sort of be here. So open our Kismet. All this is going to do now is, as you can see, oops, if we just hit play, just very nicely takes us over the top. But I'm not happy with that because it kind of cuts the box. So what I'm going to do is at 2 seconds, there we go. I'm going to go a new keyframe and I'm going to take us back a bit and I'm going to go around here. Look at it like that. So now, hopefully, when we play, it gives us a nice overview of the box, like so. Alright, so we're going to unclick off that. You can see we've got the motion path on the camera, and we're just going to go right click, new director group, and then in director we're going to hit OK. We're going to hit enter, sorry, on the keyboard, and that'll bring up this box that says new cut, and you just want to select your camera, which is, for me it's camera 1, and you want to click OK. Now, and what should happen, which mine is messed up on, delete. Yeah, you want to make sure that your timer's on 0, guys. Make sure your timer's on 0. I didn't do that. Right on 0, there we go, and just hit enter. Okay. And you notice that this comes up, and all this is going to do is when we play it, it just shows us how the directions are going to go. Now, one camera's all well and good, but come on, we need at least 2 or 3 cameras. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this camera. Just going to go new. It'll be in recent now. Camera actor. Just going to get rid of that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this about here. What I like to do is I just add the camera here. Camera _2. We're just going to move it up slightly, but I just like to be in sort of like first person mode. Just kind of helps me see what's going on, you know. About here should be good. Let's have a look. Should be good. Yeah, that's good. And so we're at 5 on the dot. It just helps to click that keyframe because it just gets it. We're going to go to camera 2 movement, and we're going to enter a new keyframe. And literally all we're going to do with this is, for me, I'm just going to minimize that. I'm just going to drag it up. Actually, no, we don't want to drag it up. No, we don't want to drag it up at this point. Ignore that. That's me jumping the gun. No, what we want to do is we have key movement 1, and now we're just going to drag it along a bit to, I don't know, I'm going to drag it to about here. About 5 seconds. I'll make it 7.5 set time. 7.5. There we go. And literally all I'm going to do is just move the camera up to maybe about there. Let's have a look at how you look. Maybe you need to be a bit, yeah, you definitely need to be a bit higher. Zoom back out. Let's make you just a little bit higher. That should be good. And that. Yeah, that's definitely good. We see here we have this cutover point here. So literally what we're going to do, we're going to select director group, and we're going to add fade track. I'm going to add 1 here. We're going to go set value to 1. Then we're going to drag it to about 4 seconds in, or I am anyway. Do a new keyframe. Set value not OK. And if we go to our thing, our director group up here, you'll see that we'll have this nice fade out. Then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go a second in. new keyframe. Oops. Make sure you've got your fade selected. New keyframe. Sure that will do. Is just, and then and here. Set value. Okay. Set value. Oops. Cancel. Set time 6. And just literally here on this one, on fade, new, right click, set value 1. Now this is going to be the interesting bit. We're going to go all the way back to where this switchover happens here. We're going to go up to director, we're going to hit enter, which brings this box over again, and we're going to go camera 2 and hit OK. And what this will do, if we go back to 0, is this is, if I minimize you and hit space or not, I'll just drag you way down out of the way and hit play or not. There we go. Just gives us this nice fade out. Right. And bring you back up. And I think what we're going to need is one more camera. It's just going to be like a close-up of a face. And what I'm going to do, just so that I get it right, is I'm just going to open my content browser, because I'm just going to be picky about this. You guys don't have to do this, it's just because I want to. I'm just going to find skeletal meshes. I'm just going to use this one. That one, sorry. Just going to go click here and just change it to that and just drag it up a bit. Spinule. God, he looks so dopey, doesn't he? Bring you forward a bit. Oops, wrong button. There we go. There we go. Right. Sorry. And now, yep, you guessed it. Right click. Add recent camera actor. You're going to have to be turned all the way. Oops. Try that again. Turn. No. There we go. And I'm just going to hit your, and I'm just going to go new camera group, camera underscore 3. Just hit you, minimize, and literally all I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in on your face. Come here. You may want to slow your guide down for this. Right. You might go, that's too close, but I say nay. Just a little bit closer. Now if I go to your, there we go, that's perfect. No, it needs to be closer. Nope, that'll have to do. To be quite honest. Now I'm going to start you there. Going to go to your. Going to go to you. Nope. Then I'm going to drag it to about 10.5 seconds. New keyframe. There we go. Set time 10.5. And literally, what I'm gonna do obviously I know that, but obviously as we zoom out, what's going to happen is I'm going to be so mad if I get home and then I find out that this hasn't recorded. So obviously we're going to start off sort of like here, and then we're just going to back off slowly. Here's good. And now yep, you've guessed it, it's here. But 8.5 seconds, what a guess. Right click, set value, 0, okay. Now we're going to go to here. Yup. And we right click, set value 1. No, that's got to be 0. Go right to the end, 10.5. New one. Right click, set time 10.5. There we go. Now we're going to set value to 1, which will make everything black. And then don't forget here, direct camera 3. Okay. So now we're going to take it back and just see how it plays, right? Let's zoom out. There we go. It's a nice little animation. It just needs to be made shorter. Come on, there we go. That's the button I need. There we go. And just obviously because I'm going to have that character there. Tell you what, let's just give him an idle animation, shall we? Let's select your... Let's close all of you. This is only just cause, you know. New skeletal mesh group, idle underscore bot. Keyframed always. Click on here. Need to give it an anim set. Let's go to our content. You can do this if you want. It's just I'm doing it because I just thought You know what? It's just nice to have a character. Material. I'm going to go animation sets, and I'm just going to look for base mail. There we go. Click here to input it. New. Hopefully, anim control track, I believe it is. Wait a minute. I didn't select the bot when I put that in. Delete you. Let's do this again, shall we? This time we select you. There we go. Now we go new skeletal mesh group _bot. There we go. Now let's do the anim sets and whatnot. Import. Hit enter. Then we're just going to go male idle. That'll do. And then I'm just going to, from the start, now I'm just gonna watch the movie, just make sure everything looks fine. There we go, it just kind of gives it a bit of personality. Right. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I just need to hide my player. Again, if you're following along, then please do. We're just going to go right click, new action, toggle hidden, hide, then just going to go right click, event using new variable player. Right. And I'm just going to test this, make sure it works fine. No, we can still see our player, that's no good. But we've got the animation, which is important, so we're just going to open Kismet again. Targets or player. New action. Toggle cinematic mode, that'll do. Enable. And what we're going to do is we're just going to disable movement, hide player, hide dropped pickups. New condition, no variable, player. And hopefully this should mean no. Right, that's weird. Let's try that. That should work. And play. Why are you not hiding the player? Kismet. Let's change that to a max trigger count of 0, just see if that works. There we go. As you see, we've got a nice animation going here now, which is going to be good for the movie. Now to export it. This is the bit where things can get a bit annoying. We're going to open Kismet. We're going to what's this? Tracks movement is not set. This may not animate correctly in game because it's okay, fine. Right, you may have to extend your window for this, but you're looking for this icon here. It's called Create Movie Icon. We're just going to click it. So blah 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 blah. I'm capturing it in my maximum resolution, and we just hit OK. Oops, let's try that again. OK. And hopefully all being well, you'll have something pop up that should kind of do the animation. It's very laggy, so Steam community has decided to log me in, which is annoying. And this just takes a while to do. So we're just going to let that do. It's shown the character, but oh well. For this, for what's happening here, this is like the important stuff. And then we're just going to tab, exit, hit enter. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the full animation, was it? Nope, sorry, that's my bad. Oh. Just let it run through. I jumped the gun a bit there. That's my bad. And that's kind of going around the loop that we created for the first camera. There goes Steam again. And that zooms out. Very ominous zooming out, that. And this time, thankfully, it's hidden the player. Or not. And then it should fade out. There we go. See, we're zooming up the back of the player here. And then fade out. And there we go. There's the zoom up of the face, slowly zooming out. And then, hopefully, maybe it will close itself, maybe it won't close itself, we'll see. But yeah, I'll also show you where to find this folder, this file rather. And there we go. Alright, so that's recorded now. So I'm just going to minimize all this, minimize you, hit you. Right, so basically we want to go to my computer, start computer, local disk, UDK, your version of UDK that you're using. Then we are going UDK game, movie captures. I believe it's going to be that one. Wait, that's not right, that's like 5 seconds long. That'll be one of these two. That one's... I believe it's this one. Let's have a look. I warn you now, these files are very, very big. I mean, 2 gig for a 9-second file, or however long it is. Yeah, that looks about right. Zoom up. But yeah, anyway, that's the right file. Close! Stupid thing. There we go. Right. Now, personally, if you've got Handbrake, I would recommend using that because it will really crunch down the file size. Handbrake, wait for Handbrake to open. Alright, now Handbrake's open. If you've got Handbrake, then like I said, I really recommend using it. If you don't, then don't worry. It's free to get, so I recommend getting it. We're just going to go click source, video file. Then we're going to go local disk, UDK, version of UDK, game engine, movie captures, and select which one was it? 1799 by 1012. That one. Open. Now that will just process it for a second. Okay. Browse. And we're just going to put it onto the desktop, and we're going to call it tutorial video. I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to hit start, and then it will take not long. And here we are. Let's open new. And there you go, that's a lot clearer. Even if that is the wrong one that I've just opened, but still, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you just find the right file and open it. I mean, here's one that I prepared earlier, nowhere near as good as this one I just threw together really quickly. As you can see, it's just simple. And that concludes it for this tutorial. So yes, thanks for watching. I hope this has been a great help, and I'll catch you guys whenever. Peace.